I was very fortunate to grow up in a Christian household. Both of my parents made me and my two older brothers go to church every week. It wasn't an option. Even though I was forced to be in church every week, having that regular rhythm in my life kind of laid a lot of foundations for me later in life, and I'm very appreciative of that. I was involved in children's ministry growing up. That was a regular part of me going to church every week. I don't remember like specific Sunday school lessons or anything like that, but one of the main things that really stuck with me growing up is feeling the love that the teachers had for the students. I may not remember specific lessons on specific Sundays, still just a feeling of wanting to go to church and having that be a good time for me as a kid, and knowing that there are people volunteering and taking time out of their week to teach me and love me in that way, even if I didn't know how to articulate it. I think because of the good foundation that I had of actually enjoying going to church and being there every week, that just kind of grew and developed into certain roles in the youth group where I wanted to get connected and I wanted to be involved. I'm involved here at Shades Crest in a number of ways in different areas, and one of the biggest ways that I'm involved is still in the music ministry. I think it's a love that started to develop in me in children's choirs and youth choirs that's really just nurtured and developed now as a young adult, and so I love singing in the choir. That is still one of my favorite ways to be involved, and also just as a regular expression of worship. On Tuesday nights, the young adults in our church have a Bible study. It's a really great time because we get to walk through different books of the Bible together in a more small group setting. Having that is a much more intimate experience where you're actually able to connect with people walking similar walks of life. The Tuesday night Bible study is really great for that reason, and it's just a great time of fellowship where we meet together, have dinner, and have Bible study. Opening up with prayer requests where you genuinely feel loved and you know that the people around you are really concerned about what you're concerned about and love you and pray for you. And of course, having dinner together is always great. On the first Tuesday night of each month, our Tuesday night Bible study kind of shifts gears a little bit, and we do a testimony night. And so one person volunteers to share their testimony. And for a lot of people, this can be a really scary thing, especially if you haven't really shared your testimony publicly in front of your friends. And I know for me, it was terrifying having just moved here from college, and I had gotten to know some people, but not really opened up to them. And I remember I was actually shaking and everything. And now, seeing a lot of other people, maybe a couple years younger than me, walking through that in a similar way is really encouraging to me. And it gives me an opportunity to encourage them and try to help them build up their faith in a way. Because one of the goals is to draw us closer together as a small group, where we can love each other better if we really know the person well. It's hard to really love someone if you don't know them. And the second aspect to it is that we, as Christians, all of us, need to be more comfortable talking about our faith. And opening up with your testimony is a scary thing for a lot of reasons, but really the only way to get more comfortable with it is to actually practice it. And so having the testimony night is a great way to just practice sharing your faith with other people. Connecting here at Shades Crest, for me, has meant the world. My entire life has changed since I've been here in pretty much every way I can think of. I've been surrounded by so much love and community and people who want to reach out to me and invest in my life. And that's something that I've never really experienced before. I think it's still essential for all Christians, all believers, to find this community of people that is able to open up their lives to each other and not just go out and share the gospel with other people, but more than that, it's like a completion of the gospel is to go out and yes, make believers of people from all nations, but it doesn't stop there. To bring those people into a community that loves them and can walk with them through their life and to help them grow in their faith and to do life together. I see that as the completion of the gospel, to really have these communities that form and reach out to those around them and to really bring the kingdom of God here. And so if you are one of those people who does not have that community, that would be my encouragement to you, to find a group of people that you will allow yourself to feel loved by them and in return to love them back.